lovely to have Swazi and Jens come up. Thank you.
Never been on TV.
Oh, I love it.
What channel is this going to be broadcast on?
As we all know that we're here to share our journey, I wanted to share with you my preconceived ideas when I first came to PFP. When I learned that I was going to be partnered with Jens, I was like, oh, Mlungu. What am I going to say to him? You know, with our past history, how they were perceived, the white male dominant figures, and I'm black, and you know, so I was a bit uncomfortable. But I learned along the way that, hey, this guy really cares. He's not what I really thought white people were, and I was glad he was my partner.
Well, to start, when I had very few ideas either, like what I was in for, and I'd heard so many negative stories about the state of education in South Africa that I actually, you know, my worst fear was that I'd be partnered with a completely incompetent and partner or someone who doesn't care about anything, and I was obviously so wrong. I mean, you know, and so it became very apparent almost immediately that Swazi is the most caring and enthusiastic and energetic person that I know, who's a natural leader, and so I was deeply relieved just by her energy and her passion, which immediately became so obvious. And what I really appreciated is that at our first meeting, Swazi told me that she was super busy and she needed results, which really resonated with me as an engineer with my own business.
Yes. Even though we were both busy, he's also very busy. We managed under the structure of PFP to come together and we grew. We established the trust in a relationship. We grew together and we respected each other, and which was a very good experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just surprised how, although we had so very little in common in terms of our background, just in the whole kind of structured approach of PFP with a time to share and time to listen and think, just how that gave us a chance to actually get to know each other very quickly and an opportunity to trust each other. And I think one of the key insights that came quite early for me in the partnership was how, in the end of the day, Swazi is actually the one who's at the coalface and who has to implement.
Yes, my aha moment was when Jens came to my school. He was running around like a little kid. I could see in his face that he has never been in a school for quite a long time, because he was peeping through the windows and he was so excited, and with his, you know, him being this kind of a person, he was so like creative. He would say, what we'll do here, let's do this here, we'll fix this, let's do an engineer. You know, an engineer mind was starting to work on him, and I really liked that. And I realized that even though we are different races, we have a same goal, love for children and love for change. I really appreciated that. I appreciated that so much, and we came together, and that was the beginning of a journey moving forward.
Yeah, to start off, so the first kind of little project that we undertook, or the first work we did, was really to just do a stakeholders analysis and just figure that out from the school, because Swazi, having come from quite an unusual background in her school, with almost being kind of just handed a hospital pass with regards to becoming a principal, was used to being a teacher and quite inwardly focused, whereas as a headmaster, you've got to have a full kind of appreciation for all the stakeholders that are involved, and change your outlook to be more outwardly focused. So Swazi and I kind of got that initiative going, just to start getting that outwards kind of
and that's going. Really helped a lot.
Yes.
And then we moved on. We went to the toilet. When he saw our kids, Lena's toilet, he wanted to, like, he couldn't be, he was sweating, he was literally orange. And then I knew that, okay, this is where his heart is. And he kept on saying, we need to fix this, we need to fix this, we really need to fix this. And then he called Mr. Myando, a constructor whom he knows. And then immediately, you know how engineers are, they don't talk a lot. So they just do. So he was just that. I was like, okay, so it seems as if we'll get a lot of things done than just, you know, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, it was, my most memorable moment was actually when, after we got the builder involved in getting the toilets sorted out, just how quickly the whole kind of energy changed. From the first day, they'd hardly done anything, the builders, and already learners were like excitedly using the new path. And Swazi was just glowing with excitement and positivity. So that was,
and it's drew a lot of positive energy from the SGB and the community. Everybody wanted to be part of a beautiful story that we created. And then we moved on to DSW. You remember when you walked at Kwamashu, everybody was just looking at him as if, okay, who's this now? Okay. So he was trying to help me to locate where pit toilets were. How will they empty the latrines?
it was very frustrating, that whole experience. Just realizing how why things degenerate to a situation where there is no hope. It's just dealing with the bureaucracy of the municipality. And in the end, the real energy change came when Swazi and I took the bull by the horns and actually just said, okay, this is it. We're going to use the resources available to us, and we're going to implement, and we're going to do what we can with what we've got.
Yeah. It has been a beautiful PFP journey. I really appreciate walking this journey with you.
Yeah, no, likewise. I think we've still got quite a bit that we're excited about, and the way to go. I think to continue, we want to just continue kind of drawing people from the community in, and specifically councillors, and get them invested in the school and create a sense that this is their school, and that they're not hopeless, and together we can all imagine a better future. And just in closing, I think both Swazi and I agreed that, you know, as South Africans, we come across a lot of negativity in our day-to-day lives, and we're just swamped with, often enough, a feeling of hopelessness in the face of all these problems. And it's been awesome to see how just a seemingly small contribution can be the catalyst for so much more, and much more than we could ever dream of achieving on our own.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank
Thank you. Beautiful.